Hello, everyone, and good evening. I'm Sectoral Leader Cody. I'm Sectoral Leader Cody. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a Tuesday, in which it is also 7 p.m. Mountain Time, which means it's time for me to go online. Did that rhyme? Yeah. We'll say it rhymed. I don't even remember what I just said 2 sentences ago, but hello, everyone. Work with me. Hello, everyone. There we go. And welcome. I hope that you guys have been having an awesome Tuesday so far. Or if you're on the other side of the world, it's already Wednesday. I hope your Wednesday's treating you good so far. One of my scripts is now returning a lot of errors. What is going on? Okay, that was an unusual amount of errors. That was. It's not related to the stream, so nothing's going to blow up over here. It was my weather script running on one of my virtual machines there. I was like, oh, okay. Usually there's just one error. There's this really annoying bug in my weather script that's only occurring on one of the machines that it's running on, where it's running a function that it's not supposed to. And it's running that function even when I delete the function. So I don't know where that's coming from, but it's happening. Thankfully, that problem does not occur where my station is. That's the really important machine with my scripting and that. And speaking of weather, we are going to be starting on Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, but we have to do weather talk. It's not a sectoral leader Cody stream without weather talk. So let's get on over there. Now, for the time being, I will show the overlay, but once we're into the Thousand Year Door, because it's going to be utilizing hardware resources, I'm going to have the overlay off because I noticed with Sonic Frontiers that I think too many things were just trying to use the GPU at the same time, and that's what was causing the stuttering, which resulted in that annoying staggering. However, you notice that there was actually no dropped frames, and I noticed that there was 0 dropped frames because the CPU wasn't being overwhelmed, or at least it wasn't being overwhelmed for too long. So it was okay on the CPU side. It was just the GPU which was being overtaxed. But also, there seems to be something up with the overlay. I think the way I put it together might be a little inefficient, in which videos over videos is causing all the videos to play really slowly, and yeah, that's not cool. But yeah. Anyways, this isn't the screen we wanted to start on. I was actually going to start on that screen. Here we go. So I like to take a glance at this at least once a day, usually a few times a day, before and after work being 2 of the times, just to see what's going on. This is all smoke. Yeah. This is probably smoke too. Yes, it is. This is smoke. This is also smoke. This is also smoke. Yeah, smoke. And this is fog. These are fog. So yeah, I got fog advisories going on over in way the heck up in Nunavut, the Arctic region. It wouldn't surprise me. Well, it doesn't say anything about freeze and fog. Wonder what the temperature's supposed to be there overnight, because I'm seeing like low single digits, and I'm talking in Celsius, so that means it's getting very close to the freezing point, which for those of you on the US side of the border, that's 32 Fahrenheit is the freezing point. It's so much easier to remember on the Celsius scale. But hey, That kind of stuff happened some time ago, and who decided to come up with these numbers convert to these numbers? I don't remember. I don't think social studies even really went over weather as much as I would have wanted it to. Science class covered weather, but it felt like it only covered it in like I think it was like grade 2 maybe. Maybe grade 1. Grade 2 it was definitely covered. But like covered to the point where we actually had a field trip to the new studio to like the weather. There was like a weather section in that, and like yeah, that was cool. And also a meteorologist visited our class during that whole weather module, and that was pretty freaking cool. So yeah. So yeah, my weather passion might have been present from at least grade 2 onward. Quite a bit of time, considering I'm long past high school now. Oh, speaking of age and whatever, the sectoral leader's birthday occurred like 3 days ago. His birthday is September 16th of the year, I guess, of the Earth year 8 BC or something like that. I'd have to like pull up the sheet here to actually know for sure, but let me check. Uh, let me check. It was September 16th. I think it was like -8 or something when you convert it to Earth years. I'm like just gonna load it up and check. Um, yep, the year 8 BC. Okay. But actually, from when you do the conversion from his realm, he is well over 16,000 years old. The rules of time and all that. He's ancient and doesn't seem to age. So as far as people are concerned, he's immortal. But he doesn't like to say that he's immortal. No, he doesn't like to say he's immortal. He likes to say he is very much vulnerable. But yeah. So basically, every 1 Earth year, it's actually like 8 years for him. So it's like once every 1 point something months. I don't want to do the math on that. No. Let's let's not do the math. Yeah, do the math. Yeah. Anyway, back to weather. So what's this? Oh no, frost advisories. Hide your plants. Temperatures will drop near the freezing mark. And temperatures near freezing plus clear skies is almost always equal to frost, given that the wind is also calm. If there's enough wind, that can actually prevent the frost from forming. But yeah. So we got fog going on over here. That's actually a pretty decent size area, fog. Over in the Quebec area, it looks like the rainfall warnings are still stubbornly persistent. These rainfall warnings have been bothering Quebec since Hurricane Lee, which was post-tropical by the time it was like up here. But this should be a rainfall warning as well, and this is probably a wind warning. The Wreck House area in Newfoundland, because of its land shape, the wind gets channeled through there, which means if it's windy out over the water, the wind gets amplified there. It gets squished. It has to squish through there. The wind is so much higher there. The Wreck House area is basically the "why do you live here" area. If you're building there, you better build a very sturdy house. You better build that brick house, or the big bad wolf or the big bad wind will blow your house down. Definitely. And the wind will not hesitate to do it over there. There's a Les Sutes wind thing that sometimes triggers up here too. Again, it's just the lay of the land that causes the wind to channel through areas, which causes the wind to be so much more higher when it goes through that particular area. There's actually another area that's pretty famous for that, and that is down in southwestern Alberta. It's an area called Crow's Nest. Yeah, Crow's Nest Pass right here. This one's because of the mountains, but the way the wind channels through there, the winds can get pretty crazy there too. So there's definitely some geographical locations across Canada's landmass that where the winds can get insane. I hear down in the US that the Grand Canyon's winds can actually get pretty insane when the winds manage to channel through there. And as per desert rules, like when you're going down to like the Arizona area, well, that's wide open. So when the wind decides it wants to move, it's going to move. And it's going to bring a whole bunch of sand with it. Yeah. I think some regions of Cypress Hills can sometimes have wind amplify, but it's not nearly as strong of an effect as Crow's Nest or the Wreck House area. Ottawa Valley, too, there's some channeling capabilities there, too. But more often than not, usually that particular valley just agitates tornadoes. Like, I think Ottawa had 4 tornado warning events this year, or 5, or something like that. It's just because of its unfortunate location that there always happens to be a tornado close enough to trigger a warning there. Calgary is also another area that doesn't get very lucky. Just coming up from the mountains, it's also a tornado agitator around this area, and all the way down this highway called Highway 1 here. That's pretty crazy too. Now, southern Saskatchewan, it's Tornado Alley Junior. It's just nuts down there all the time. Southern Manitoba as well. It's just the Great Plains rules. And you know, all that craziness goes down into the U.S. right into Tornado Alley. Tornado Alley actually does reach into extreme southern Manitoba, and I think in the part of Saskatchewan. Again, we can't really like necessarily rely on a set area to be like, oh, this is Tornado Alley forever. No, the averages are going to fluctuate, and the weather isn't always going to spawn a tornado in the same spot. It's not always going to spawn a thunderstorm over the same spot. It's just more likely to over certain areas just because. Because weather. Weather can do whatever the heck it wants. And we could choose to panic and dance around about it and freak out that the world's gonna end, or we could just roll with it. Or you could just take the approach that I take and admire the weather, even though it can be pretty scary sometimes. And things like tornadoes and hurricanes are not very fun events to be part of. But even in the aftermath, I just can't help but like admire the weather. It's just like it decides that this area's pressure is really low. It tries to send a whole bunch of wind over there to like fill this pressure, and that reaction just causes a cyclone, or cyclonic activity. It's just like the weather's insane. And this is probably one of the things I admire the most about the weather. It's something that we cannot control. If we can't control it, why don't we just respect the weather? Let's just give the weather our due respects. What's that doing there? Oh, I know why it was up there. It's because I'm going to be moving a few of my things to that monitor when we start playing the Thousand Year Door. Because Thousand Year Door, I'm going to be having the main window like on the main monitor. But right now, I have it's a mess. The desktop on the main monitor is a big mess right now. It's like having papers scattered all over your desk. I was just looking at my desk. Okay, there's no paper scattered on it, so we're good. Let's check out what's going on with our neighbors down south. Let's refresh the page just in case. Oh, Oh, something spawned over there. Usually special marine warnings with a similar color of severe thunderstorm warning means severe thunderstorm warning over water. But we got a line of severe thunderstorms right around the area that was marked as slight for today. So that's happening. There's a severe thunderstorm watch associated with it. This is basically the main area of activity according to the convective outlook. We've also got some unfriendly smoke down over in northwest Minnesota. We've got a freeze watch going on over here. Boo, freeze watch. But it is fall. I mean, I know astronomically it's not fall yet, or as the Northern Hemisphere calls it, official. But meteorologically, it's been fall since September 1st. And usually the weather starts its fall mood swings right at the beginning of September. Don't quote me on that. Some areas get it later than others. And every year it seems to happen differently. Last year, we had summer intrude into quite a bit of September, to the point where we got 2 thunderstorms in September, when we normally get nothing. We also had 30-degree days in September, and that was, Oh, wait a minute. We did have near 30-degree days this year in September, too. It wasn't as intense as last year. But, yeah, we got our watches. We got our warning right there. There's a severe weather statement of some sort over here. Maybe a former severe thunderstorm. There's pixels over here of something. I think those are, like, special weather statements. And this is in the mountain region. These are probably going to be the first areas where I start to see the winter storms. Winter storms, sometimes you'll see them pop up in September, but when we hit October, that's when you're going to start seeing them kicking off. Usually in the mountains. And then once you hit November, they start to spread everywhere, including here. We usually get our first snowstorm mid-November-ish. So, yeah. We usually get our first notably cold temperatures in November, too. And October 31st is almost always mixed precipitation over here. Seriously, over the past 5 years, I think 4 out of 5 years, there's been mixed precipitation on Halloween. Happy Halloween. You know what's scary? That driveway made out of ice. I was thinking of like drawing up maybe an accessory or a few for the sectoral leader for Halloween, but we'll see how much time I have on my hand for that. Also, it's gonna be 2D against 3D, so I'll have to make sure it's positioned right too. And I might have to make 2 different angles of it so that I can at least give the illusion that it's you know, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be that good at that. That's something I don't do very often. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, dang it. Okay. So yeah, that's what's going on over here. There's a convective outlook that I always wind up looking at. Now, this is the updated version. The version this morning had everything like a bit further over here. As things move through, they update the convective outlook to say which other areas can expect severe weather for the rest of the day. Most of this appears to be in the same spot. It looks like some of it actually moved into Arkansas, which wasn't originally the case, but looks like not too much more is included. It's not a significant change to the point where I have to revise the weather reports that I put out. You can see the thunderstorms are sort of focused on the Great Plains right now. Like the east is no longer getting thunderstorms. They were just a day ago, and a couple of days ago, and 3 or so days ago there was a tropical storm warning going on up in the extreme northeast there. Yeah, Hurricane Lee really loved going north. Like, it did not want to turn east like a lot of hurricanes do once they've had enough going north. Now, this one just decided to go straight north. it was lured in by existing low pressure systems, so okay, we'll give it that. But yeah, so the existing low pressure system sort of caused it to just go straight north. I always like going over the tornado tab to just okay, so we got a risk that exists. It is low, but this usually means within this area. So dictionary definition says like tornadoes within 25 miles of a point. Basically, what I'd like to say with the 2% thing is within this area, you can expect one or two tornadoes. Usually. When I last looked at the tornado events, it looks like it was flatlined at 0, so doesn't look like a tornado's occurred yet. And hopefully nobody has to deal with one in the near future. Wind. So yeah, this is basically very high gusts. I always think of it in the kilometers an hour scale. This about like 100 kilometers an hour gusts, whereas high gusts are 90. My way of thinking is a little weird because I also consider high winds 50 kilometers an hour, but high on the severe scale is 90. So it's like, okay, yeah. So it could be in one or the other depending on what I'm talking about. Oh, great! I'm no better than the English language. uh, hail. There was a significant highlighted there, so I just go medium, large, very large, severe. I think there was one time where I actually had to put gigantic in because they were anticipating really big hail, but that thankfully doesn't happen very often. Oh yeah, and also central Alberta up here is no exception to can get really large hail. Central Alberta is called Hail Alley. There's this small little place called Red Deer, which is like right in the middle of it, and yeah, um, just south of it, very small place called Penhold broke a was it a North America record or was it? No, I think it was just a federal record. It wasn't quite a record because I think a hailstorm in the U.S. just barely beats that one. But basically, what Environment Canada described it as is it was DVD sized hail, huge. That is gigantic. Like you're driving down the highway, you see this hail, it's like, yep, pulling over, going under the seats, like treat it like an earthquake. Go underneath the seats. I don't want nothing to do with this. Deploy the Jello shield. So yeah, these probabilities for me also serve as a guideline as to estimate how big the hail is because usually larger hailstones are found in hailstorms with a higher hail rate. Usually. Again, it all depends on what the winds within the storm cloud decide to do and how strong they are. If the winds aren't that strong, then you might get a lot of small hail. It also depends on where the freezing point is. And notice like tropical areas and that they never get hail. It's because the freezing point is so high up that most hail completely melts by the time it makes it to the ground. So if you're in places like Darwin, for an example, I was in Darwin in 2019. We don't get hail there. It'd be highly unusual to get hail there. If you go down to Melbourne, Australia, which is far enough south, you can get hail. They don't necessarily get very large hail though. Most of their hail is by our standards like medium. Let me see. Like they definitely don't reach golf ball size. Ping pong size. Reach ping pong size. Maybe even a little bigger than that. But yeah, their hail's not nearly as large as some of the hail that areas like Hail Alley can get, or areas like Texas. Texas gets insanely large hail. Oklahoma gets insanely large hail. Kansas, it depends on the weather's mood over Kansas because Kansas is a total weather card, yes, but also a wild card. Yeah. Anyways, I could fawn about weather all day, but let's go to the next page here, which is 1150. 1150. Oh, there is something going on with my instruments right now. Let me see if I can access that right now. 16th of September. Okay, something went wrong a bit ago. Jeez. Tells you how much I'm paying attention to what's going on here. Oh, did it lose network connection again? I'm so tired of that old low spec computer. I've been wanting to replace it for a while, and every time it does this, it makes me want to like go and replace it. It's a My station is a remote site, so every time it decides to do this nonsense, I have to go over there and fix it, and it's always something stupid like Windows Update screwing up my IP configuration. Windows has already done that once, and I wouldn't be surprised if it did it again. I'm gonna have to come up with a counter script for that kind of stuff. Maybe a Windows Update cleanup script that undoes the damage that it seems to really like to do. As I glance over to my audio configuration for a moment and like, okay, we nothing was screwed up, right? But this is not the week that a computer typically gets any sort of updates. It's usually the last Tuesday of the month. Well, when it was last responsive, 17.6, I'm pretty sure it's still keeping track of everything locally. It just can't really communicate out. I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna find out that the stupid thing blanked my static IP addresses again, and I'm gonna get like really sick and tired of Windows Update, and maybe get to the point where I dismantle it so that it can no longer function, like I had to do with one of my computers. Microsoft just Microsoft doesn't care. All right, Microsoft does not care. They roll out the updates. They don't care what the user thinks. They're just after their precious new pointless feature while breaking 80 different other things. Anyways, all right, that's going to be it for that. So now we're going to move on to Thousand Year Door. And this time I'm going to remember to actually change the topic here to. No, not the first Paper Mario. That game's awesome too, but not the first Paper Mario. Not this time. Let me just change that over. We're going to turn off the overlay because, unfortunately, the overlay does cause some issues with the visual performance. And I'm just going to close that window. We're going to move this window over here. We're going to minimize this window after launching the game. And we're going to turn on the game audio layer. And we're going to switch over to the correct source. What number is it? 2, 3, 4. Well, 4's sort of working, except the source needs to be refreshed. Because the source, exploit's, I've said it many times before, exploit's stupid. Okay, there we go. Alright, everyone. Welcome to the realm of bad voice acting. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door has no voice acting itself, so I'm gonna need to do improv. Oh wait, that's Luigi's Mansion. First, let's watch the intro. Flicker. Today, I'm gonna tell you the story of the Thousand Year Door. Hopefully the text doesn't go too fast for me to read it. An awfully long time ago, in a far-off land in a big bustling town thrived. There was a town where all the people lived very happy lives, and it was said that the town was very prosperous. But one day, tragedy befell the blessed place. A great cataclysm struck the town and its people. Darkness filled the skies, and the earth roared and shook. It was as if the world had come to a violent end, but a single night, the town sank into the depths of the earth. Cody is buffering, please wait. Many moons rose and set. Stories of the town passed into the pages of fairy tales, and when the town's site no longer held relics of the past, people gathered in that spot to build the town. Word soon spread among the people who moved in, but an ancient city lay deep underground, and that's the magnificent treasure resting there. Yes, indeed. This is the tale of the fabled treasure in Rosewood. Hey, look, a princess. Yes, this is brilliant. Oh no! The tale of the quest for legendary treasure. And the treasure door sits here. Oh no!
Finally, I have a minute without closure watching over me. I'm all the way here on holiday, only this is trouble. It's so sacred.
English, incoming.
It's been a while, I think it's chance to see what I want. I'm doing it all. It's really, distinct flavor. It's tongue.
Oh, Missy!
Me?
Yes, you, Missy. Won't you buy something? Sorcery and knickknacks and doodads. Who'll do that then?
A pretty box. What's inside?
It is said this box holds a map to where it shows where the legendary treasure sleeps. Box has the magic lock and only open if your noble heart. As you can see, it won't budge so much as budge if someone of myself touches it. I know. If the box will open for you, Missy, you can have whatever's inside. I am sure whatever there will be no use for someone like me. So, Missy, take the box in your hand and see what happens.
Wait, what's the hand? I tried to open it.
And I didn't have my sound effects ready. But, yes. Welcome, everyone, to Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. This game is... I'm trying to say a childhood favorite, but I actually started playing this game late. Because I didn't really have a GameCube of my own. But holy crap, when I played this game once, did it go right up on the top of the favorites list. Okay, I have the sound thing sort of loaded up. By the way, I think I fixed the... I fixed the sound alert thing last week, where I couldn't hear the sound alerts and you guys could. And initially it was I could hear it and you guys couldn't. So that should work properly. But here we go. We're going to be doing Chapter 0 today. And we're going to start a new game. The file name has no impact on the game. Alright. We're ready to begin. Let's go! Yes! Damn, Cole. Microphone picking up on. Hey, bro, check it out. A letter from Princess Peach arrived for you. I'll just read it for you. How's that sound? Now let's see here. Let me get my best Princess Peach voice ready. Hello there, Mario. I'm now on holiday traveling in the Mushroom Kingdom. In my travels, I came into the possession of a mystical map. A treasure map, actually. It was inside a box that I got from an old merchant in a town called Rogueport. But since it would be too difficult for me to try to go find treasure all by myself, I thought that you could help me hunt for it. You will, of course, won't you? I've included the map with this letter, so please bring it with you when you come. I'll meet you at Rogueport.
Must come.
But you know, it's true. There's a weathered map in here with the letter. Check it out.
And that's where our adventure begins. Super Mario, the 1,000-year door! Door. Anyway. Now, I say the voice acting is going to be terrible, but honestly, it's a wild card. Some of it's going to be pretty decent, and some of it's going to be like, wow. Like, wow. Prologue. A Rogue's Welcome. The deep voice that I use is basically what I consider the sectoral leader's voice. Excuse me, sir. Hey, please, wake up, sir. Hey, the town you've been speaking of is coming to view. Look.
Oh!
You see, we'll arrive shortly. Please prepare to disembark. must apologize, sir. Our rival was delayed by just a bit by rough weather.
Was it thunderstorms?
Are you quite sure you want to disembark here? Right, I did tell you all the sordid tales about road ports on our way here, did I not? Oh, it's that. I'm sorry. You said there's a princess here waiting for you. Is that so? Of course, sir. Well, if that's what you think, then I won't stop you. But, you be careful, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you. Alright, so just to elaborate, I am aware that there is a Paper Mario 1000-Year Door remake that was confirmed just last Wednesday. Anyway, just a moment, you guys. Hey, what do you want? Get away from me, creep!
Oh, come off it, you airhead. I know it's tough for you, but don't you play dumb with me. I've seen you walking around town asking for information about the crystal stars. Well, now I'm doing the asking. So be a good girl and tell us what you know, right? Now!
Never! I don't have anything to say, you creeps. Ew!
I suppose it wouldn't be right if a sassy little ass like you managed to an untimely demise. Boys, we're taking this firebrand back to our fortress.
Your voice is gonna be different for those every time. No! Stop right there, you weirdos! I'll scream, really! It's always a good idea to save after you went through an entire intro. Otherwise, you're gonna have to deal with it again. Like I go with anywhere with smelly lunatics like you. Not likely.
Huh? What do you think you're doing, Chuck? You think you can screw up my plans?
What? I think that's just Scorpion.
It's always something. Looks like I'm gonna have to give you a little taste of my old crumple ball.
Unfleetable fight. Battle time, Mr. Man. Mr. Man. Just find a way to beat this freak of the week, okay? Don't sweat the details. Just jump on him and hit him with your hammer. First of all, that's an action command, and when you press A with timing, stylish. Pete, you know that hurt. Wow, I'm gonna say, you're tougher than you look. Keep it up and you'll beat him in no time. Ah, it's too late. I was going for a super guard. You got him on the ropes. Come on, keep wailing on him. I was too early. There's a 3-frame window for super guards, which makes super guards particularly difficult. You did it! Yes! And you got star points. Yeah, I bet you know. But you get these things called star points when you win battles. You know, experience points. Like the Paper Mario series should still have. When you get 100 points, you'll go up a level. Don't forget that, okay?
Okay, you got a couple decent shots in. I'll give you that. But, unfortunately for you, that means it's showtime! Finish him!
This way. What a bunch of moves. Let's just sneak out of here. What do you think?
Cody! Oh, dude, Johnson! Did you see them? With anyone?
Aww. Wow, mister. You totally saved me. Thanks. I just got to give you a little reward. My name's Gumbella. I must... What? Oh, one of my windows froze. It's frozen! It's frozen! Yay! Holy! It takes forever to respond. What is going on with this window? Why is it so slow? CPU usage is at 80%, so it's not that. Oh, it's a disk read write. Oh, VMware's doing its stupid thing again that I reconfigured its settings to tell it not to do that. Okay, I think disk activity is back to normal now. Man, that's annoying. Okay, is this still fast? No, this is still super slow. It's that dumb browser again. Google Chrome just likes to steal resources whenever it feels like it. And yet, there's no real good browsers out there anymore. My name's Gumbella. I'm a student at the University of Goo. Nice to meet you. So, who are you? Mario? Wait, you mean like that famous guy? Wow. I can't believe I met you here. Every time I hear wow now, like...
Wow, sorry.
Cool. Anyway, no offense, but it looks like you just rolled into town yourself, right? Jeez. Me? I already hate it here. There are freaks and weirdos everywhere. It's nasty. It's describing the downtown of a lot of our cities. I mean, I know the place is called Rogueport, but I should have expected it. I should have expected it, but sheesh. I'd never come to a place like this if there weren't some legendary treasure here. Oh, legendary treasure? What? You're looking for the legendary treasure too? Seriously? There they are! Whoa, 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 bucko, what you got there? Oh my gosh, isn't that a treasure map? You have to tell me where you got that. Adoro potato. Princess Peach? What? Hey, hoogly boogly. If it isn't Master Mario.
it down, bro. The boss sent his greetings. At the road taste punk. Are you okay? Jerks. We won't forget this.
Don't forget me!
It takes so long to invoke the sounds today. I don't know what's going on.
It's a coincidence bumping into one another in this sort of place, hmm? Oh. So tell me, Master Mario, what in the world brings you to this wretched little bird?
Good. Go to potato.
Yeah, indeed. The Princess Peach sent you a letter and a treasure map. And she told you she'd meet you in Rogueport. Intriguing. You're asking me where Princess Peach is. I was about to ask you that. We stopped in this town to require a spot of fuel for our ship, don't you know? I only took my eyes off her for a moment, but as soon as I did, she vanished.
Oh no!
You know how headstrong she is, Mario. I just assumed she'd be back momentarily. But at this point, I fear we must embrace the possibility she may never return. I've been at a loss of what to do. I've been fraught with worry. I tell you. In fact, I'm feeling better with you here, Master Mario. Surely we'll find her. Surely. But I know my place, Master Mario, and this is not it. I leave this task to you.
Me?
I believe I'll recline in the inn right over there and enjoy a spot of tea, perhaps. In fact, I highly recommend it, particularly if you find your heart points running low. Just drop on in! Ho-ho! Yes, anyway, a little rest there will fill all of your HP. I must say, though, the rest of this town is a bit rough. Yes, rough indeed. If I say.
Princess Peach? Did he mean, like, Peach? The Mushroom Kingdom princess? The princess who always gets down by Bowser? The Koopa King? The one you rescue? Wait a sec, this is crazy! Princess Peach sent you that treasure map? Jeez. Whoa, this is really intense. Well, where could she have gone, do you think? Do you think maybe she got sick of waiting and went to find the treasure on her own? Ooh, I know, Mario. Come with me. One of my professors is here researching that treasure. We'll show him your map. If we start looking for the treasure, then maybe we'll catch up to Princess Peach. Okay. Okie dokie. Great, we're all good then. Let's go, Mario.
Bella joins your party. In Bella's abilities, a primer. Press X to get information about nearby people, places, and objects.
This is Rogueport Plaza. It's the center of town and the main business district. It's a crosswords where many people read, including more than a few shady characters. Anytime you press X when there's no one around, I'll tell you about where we are. That's Goomba, the Goomba. He's always complaining about being swindled or mugged. If you press X when there's somebody nearby, I'll tell you about him or her. So, did you get all of that?
Bella can give you hints when she answers, so ask her for information often. Of course, Goomba can be quite helpful in battle too. He jumps in the air to attack enemies with a nasty headbutt. She can also look at enemy HP and weaknesses with her tattle ability.
Stop. we gotta go find my professor. Thing is, since I just got into town myself, I, don't actually know where he lives. So keep an eye out. Here's what Professor Frankly looks like. Oh boy. Let's get the contact lens thing going.
Freeze! You two, not another step. Do not come this way. Complete jerk bumped into me and made me lose a contact lens. I'm looking for it right now, so don't you dare move. You hear me? Whatever you do not move an inch. Not an inch! You hear?
Squitch. The Nintendo Switch coming soon. Sorry, noise suppression didn't like that. Let's try this again with noise suppression off.
Idiot! You stepped on it. You my poor contact lens. I told you not to move. Your stupid ears weren't. What were you thinking? Your fault. Now I have to buy a new contact lens, but you're gonna pay for it. Save me, Mr. Clumsy! No! Fine. If that's your plan, then here's buying you out. I'm gonna block the gate to the west side until you bring me a new contact lens.
Yes, welcome to the Toad Bros Bazaar. Yeah, yeah, you want a contact lens, you say? Yeah. Well, what's a contact lens? Oh, wait a moment. You know what this guy's talking about? Hey, gee, fella, I'm sorry, but we don't have any in stock right now. Tough luck, I know. I can special order one right away for you, but it'll take a while. Check back soon, okay? If you wait too long, then you have to, like, go to at least 2 rooms away, I think, before you can go back and actually get a contact lens. Oh, wait, no. You have to unload Rogueport and reload it again. Not that this is a speed run, but it does save a little bit of time. And it cuts a little bit of back and forth.
Oops, pardon me, sucker. Hey, what's your beef, pal? Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Mario, you gotta wake up. That guy just stole half your coins. That is so lame. Ugh, I hate this town. If you have 0 coins by the time you trigger that scene, the last 2 lines don't play. Earthquake. Oh, hi! There you are, Professor Frankly.
Who's there? Who wants me?
Yes, you. Now you, seen your face before. Yes, got your face. Wait for it. Just a moment. Don't tell me now. Silence. I'll get it right. It's not Goombriel. It's not Elzagoon. Aha! I've got it! You're Goombella, aren't you? You were in my archaeology class last year, am I right?
Wow, yes sir, that's me. Hydrate. You guys hydrate too. Wow, yes sir, that's me. I'm Goombella, a junior at the Go Goombas.
Of course I remember you. Not to toot my horn, but I'm pretty good at remembering. You, though. You stick out of my mind because you were such an exceptional student. And that guy behind you is... Mario. Who?
Mario, Professor. He's Mario. You know, the famous one?
Oh, my apologies. I'm such a bookworm, I haven't a clue about what's hip right now.
Mario's hip. Mario's in season.
Yeah, in any case, what sort of errand brings you two all the way to a place like this?
We were hoping you'd tell us about the legendary treasure said to be below Rogueport. I thought if anyone knew anything about it, you would, Professor Frankly.
Of course I know about it. The reason I came here was to study that very subject. But why do you types want to learn about the legendary treasure? You know most say it's a little more than a fairy tale, don't you?
Archaeologists and historians have to search for the truth in these fairy tales, though. Me, I believe the legendary treasure truly does exist, and I really want to find it.
Good point, and well made. In that case, I'll cooperate with you however I can. First of all, about the treasure. There are many mysteries surrounding it. Some say it's an infinitely vast treasure hoard, while others say it's a magical item.
Now, what could that treasure be?
Some books say it's actually a monster, while still others claim it's an empty chest.
Ah yes, the legendary treasure found beneath Rogueport is just an empty treasure chest.
How many different theories? Obviously, it's impossible to find the truth among them. But all agree on one point. To find the treasure, one must have the crystal stars.
To find the treasure of yore, take the 7 crystal stars to the 1,000-year door. You mean the crystal stars in that old saying that super elderly people pass down?
Super elderly, indeed. A saying. As the saying goes, if you want to find the legendary treasure, you must collect the 7 crystal stars.
Hold the magical map aloft before the entrance to the 1,000-year door, and the stars will light the way to the stones of yesterday. Yeah. A lot of the lore I read says that if this magical map is taken to the doorway, then it'll show you where to find the crystal stars.
Correct. Recto mundo, anyways. And the 1,000-year door is supposedly here, deep beneath this town. Yet the critical piece of the puzzle, the magical map, is lost. If only we had that map.
But we do have it, Professor. Or, well, not we exactly. Mario has the magical map. Now, I remember this specific string of dialogue from Book of Mario because that last sentence there mistranslated to Mario is a toaster. And I still have no idea how it ultimately came to that conclusion through all the translators.
What? Really? You actually have it. Could I just take a quick look at it, if you don't mind?
Here you go.
Astounding. This is it. The real thing. The one and only magical map. You, son, are my hero. You are wonderful. Oh, whoops. You are great. Fantastic. Wonderful, even.
I have a line for that.
Fantastic.
Wow, this thing takes so long to play when I trigger it. It's so incredibly slow.
find the crystal star just by holding this aloft before the legendary door. Right on, Professor. But golly, what are we doing just sitting here then? Kabilla, Mario! Off we go then. Off we must go, this instant! Let's take the magical map to the legendary door.
Let's take it to the door, everyone.
I bet you didn't know this rotten old thing came off, did you? Use this pipe to get down under the city streets. Come on, both of you. Let's get moving.
I'm tempted to fight this dude early, but nah.
Oh, Mario, wait a second.
Oh wait, I just shortcut.
Oh, wait, hang on a second. Mario, something just occurred to me. I'm fairly certain there are quite a few hoodlums below, so keep your guard up. You two do know about your action plans, don't you?
Of course.
Really? Master, are you? Maybe you ought to practice them once, just to be safe.
No thanks, I'm good.
Old young lad, aren't you?
Aren't you?
Very well then, down we go. Stand on the pipe and try to tilt down to enter it. Hey, man, what's up? Who's that hottie you got there with you?
What's up, baby? Why don't you hang out with us for a little while? We play real nice.
Man, what's a fine-looking Goomba doing with a tubby mustache man like that?
Oh, it is like so sweet that you boys think I'm cute? Seriously. Yeah, guys like you make me feel like totally barfing. Now get out of my way.
Ouch, that was cool.
What? You think you're too good for us? Come off it, sister.
Nobody's English like that. Nobody! Let's get him! Goomba, a spider Goomba, a Paragoomba, 5! The whole Goomba family tree! The only one I should warn you about is the fellow in the middle, the spider Goomba. See that spike on his head? I'll jump on that and you're the one who'll take damage. Paragoomba's airborne. Your hammer won't reach. You'll have to jump for him. Always take your opponent's situation into consideration when fighting. Always. Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you something vital. You press Y to change the order due to attacking. You can attack first if you feel like it, Goombella. Don't forget that.
And we are going to do that, because what we're going to do is get this Goomba out of the way. So that we can hammer this Goomba. So the thing with hammer is... There's a super card. It'll attack the nearest ground opponent. Or opponent that's considered on the ground. If they're covered above the ground, I think they're still considered on the ground. Except Power Block probably won't affect them. So it's like sort of on the ground, but sort of not on the ground. Must be forgetting Goombella's stylish timing.
Owie!
Ha! Later on, losers. That felt awesome.
Are you ready, Mario? There are plenty more where that came from, and they'll all have it in for us. When they attack, try to hammer them or jump on them while in the field. Attack successfully, you can perform a first strike when you enter the battle. So if an enemy catches sight of you, be sure to thump them as you go into battle.
Unlike Origami King, which I was playing off stream in that. First strikes here actually make quite a bit of a difference. Mind you, I don't want to insult Origami King too much, but it's one of the newer Paper Mario games that continues repeated mistakes from a lot of the newer Paper Mario games. See, that is considered ground or hammer reach. Ah, yes. There we go. We got Frankly, Goombella is wearing like half of Franklin's glasses there. You got an item. You can use items to attack enemies and replenish your heart points. Press the start pause button and choose items from your geared screen to see your items. And there's our first attack item, the Fire Flower. This is just shortcuts that you can't access yet. But yeah, if you haven't played this game before, first of all, there's things like star pieces that are like hidden in clever spots. We can't do anything about that event, so we'll just let it be. I forgot there was a hidden block there. I was like, ah! That's actually a pretty good badge to get early in the game, and yeah, it's hidden right there. Alright. How much does it cost to equip that again? Obario's attack causes enemies to sometimes miss. Very fun to have that badge. And the fact that you can get it so early in the game. I didn't remember exactly where it was in this room. I just knew it was in this room. There's our black key. A strange black key. But what could it be used for? Interesting. Got this here. Can't do anything about it right now. There's all sorts of little things that are like off about each room. And later on, you'll be able to do something about it.
Whoa. Hey, you. Can you hear me? You can. That must mean you're the hero of legend.
Me?
Only the great hero of legend can hear my voice. Yeah, everyone else, nothing.
Oh.
Oh, ma dove vedeto?
See, a long time ago, an evil spirit cast a curse on me, locking me in this box. I was bummed. I've been here ever since, waiting a long, long time for a hero to come by. So yeah, anyway, big guy, what brings a hero like you to a place like this?
Mario, a word with you. I'm not exactly confident that we can trust this box. I think it may not be best, and not to mention that we're looking for the crystal stars. Well, drat. I just said it out loud! What's wrong with me?
Yeah, searching for the crystal stars, are you now? So you really are a hero. Well, you're definitely gonna need my help if you hope to get those bad boys. So first, you should look for the key to this box, then use it to let me out, definitely. By the way, the key looks like this.
Well, what do you think we ought to do, Mario?
Well, I know my vote goes for finding that key. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Come on, being stuck in this box is no picnic. I'm counting on you, great legendary hero. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You brought the key? Yes! Oh man, I owe you big.
There's dialogue for backing out of this.
Oh, come on, don't taunt me! Hurry up and open it! Yes! Thank... Ha! Thank nothing! Hee hee hee! Fools!
That's just for the dialogue when you press that button.
Yes, I get it. It's terrible.
So, wow. Just wow. What was that guy's speed? I just love that the new abilities are like curses in this game, or apparently curses. Oh boy. It's the door that is 1,000 years old.
Mario, Gorilla, look at that. It's the 1,000-year door, spoken of in the legends. I can't believe it's real. The legends are all true. There it is, big as life. Come, let's move closer.
I hope everyone in chat is doing fantastic. Chat seems a little quiet today, but that's just fine. I'm sure you guys are having fun in one way or another. Regardless of whether you're lurking or you're in chat, I greatly appreciate you guys just chilling out here. Hey, what's with the deal? What's the deal with this weird pedestal, huh? What could it be, you think? I don't know, but Mario's hammer goes through it. Is this uh-oh, Skidoo? Okay, whenever I'm activating the sounds, it's causing everything to lag. I don't like that. Professor, what's going on? Oh man. It's happening. Oh boy, World 1.
Location of a crystal star has been recorded on your magical map. And Mario has learned a new special move. You can now use Sweet Treat. Each time you get a crystal star, you will learn a new special move.
I love how the moves thing got mistranslated to dance in Book of Mario. It's actually very fitting mistranslation. Professor, the map. And what was with all those crazy lights?
It appears that information related to the locations of the crystal stars appeared. And a shining light. It looks as if a mysterious power was given to Mario. Well, one way or another, we should return to my place and study the map closely.
Oh yeah.
We'll do this particular tutorial only because there's actually like one of the most fun mechanics in this game is introduced in it.
Aha, I see.
You understand it, Professor?
My dear, of course I do. Firstly, about that light we saw shining on Mario. On my reckoning, Mario can now perform what is known as a special move.
Special move?
Yes, well, stuff like this is better explained by example rather than words. Would you like to try it out?
Yes.
Excellent. In that case, we'll go outside since this place is a little cramped. Take a close look at your star power gauge. See that your gauge has one power dot. Obviously, that's a single unit of power.
Or one SP.
Well, you're sitting at a single dot. So you're sitting on a single dot of star power. With me so far?
When you have star power available, you can use a special move. Try using Sweet Treat now. With a special move that will replenish your HP and MP.
Alright, this is repeatedly tilt left and right. See, the specials are fun. I just hit an off-screen poison spoon. That's lovely.
Since you used one power dot, the star power gauge is now empty. Take a look. Even if the gauge empties out, though, it can still be charged. You can still charge it up again. That's why the audience watching your battles are very important.
Just like you guys, chat.
If you can get the audience excited, you'll feel that more star power. Let me show you what I mean. Mario, Kubilla, try to attack me, please. Nice. See that? You thrilled your audience, so they filled up some of your gauge.
Gage, gosh. I have an accent.
Nice. Keep building up that star power. Also, the more exciting your battles are, the more people that will come to watch you fight. As you can see, that's reflected in the number of members in this audience.
Professor Frankly is currently promoting something that streamers should not be worrying about. Don't stare at your viewer count. Don't worry about it. If you stress out about your viewer count, you're stressing yourself out. Just have a whole bunch of fun. Keep your eye on chat, though.
Mario, this is your chance to hit it big. Nail an action command when you have two matching icons and an icon wheels appear. Give it a try.
This is also like a fun little thing that they added. Now during the tutorial, it's a forward smash. But yeah, triple shine sprites fills up everything and increases your audience size significantly.
Fantastic! You matched 3 icons. When you match these icons, the crowd goes nuts and people swarm the theater. Plus, depending on the icons you match up, your HP, FP, or star power will fill up. But if you get 3 poison mushrooms, something terrible will happen, so be careful.
Yeah, that one sucks a lot.
Still with me? The more people are in the audience, the more star power you can get. You can also use the FP to get star power. I hope you memorize all this. Hey, Goomba's Ghost, Mario, look at your audience. Does that guy have a hammer? He does, the bum. He means to toss it at you. If an audience member hits you with anything, you'll take damage, obviously. You have to press X to stop them before they hit you.
Oh yeah, something that some of you who played the 1,000-Year Door might not know is that certain audience members will only like throw things at you under certain conditions. The Hammer Bro, for instance, will try to throw a hammer at you if you fail a hammer command.
That's right, sweet justice. You can press X to protect yourself from the objects the audience throws at you. course, fanciers might toss good stuff like coins. Don't attack them. Oh, that's all I got. Here ends my scheme-to-laden lecture on special moves. Let's go back inside.
The audience mechanic is seriously, it's one of my favorite battle mechanics in this game. Some of it seems random, some of it's seemingly random, and some of it is actually random. There's actually stage events that occur too. These are pretty much RNG.
Let's have a look at the magical map and see what we can learn about them. Astounded!
I have a line for that too. Don't lag, please.
Astounding.
It's lagging. Every time I trigger the sounds.
This map has radar-like functions. It now shows the location of a crystal star. Looks like the first crystal star is to be found in a place called Petal Meadows.
Petal Meadows?
Yes. The area is vast meadows that lies far to the east of Rogueport. To tell you the truth, I've always thought the place is a tad suspicious. The name Petal Meadows did come up from time to time in my research.
Okay, fine. So we'll go there. Does anybody know how to get there or what?
I'm fairly certain that somewhere beneath the city is a pipe to Petal Meadows. If you could just find that, you'd get there instantly. Pipe travel's efficient.
It's like fast travel.
By the way, Mario, I'm curious. Where did you get that map anyway?
Not a potato. I love saying that. It's a Mario and Luigi thing when Mario is talking to an NPC. Or to Luigi.
From Princess Peach, really? Her Highness sent this to you, Mario? This Princess Peach. This wouldn't be her, would it?
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's her.
So it's... The princess came to see me the other day. She wanted to learn about the treasure. I told her about the crystal stars and my suspicions about Petal Meadows. That doesn't seem likely, but perhaps she tried to go to Petal Meadows on her own.
No, Professor. There was another suspicious group asking about the same thing.
I can't imagine Princess Peach getting involved with them.
What, did one of the X-Dots try to visit Frankly too?
Alright, it's settled. Off to Petal Meadows you two go. Princess Peach indeed went there. Your first priority must be to catch up to her. Collecting the crystal stars is a means to an end, and that end is Princess Peach.
Frankly, are you foreshadowing that we have to collect all crystal stars before we reach Peach? Aren't you coming, Professor?
No, I'll stay in town and ask around about Princess Peach and that suspicious gang. Besides, I doubt a shriveled old Goomba like me can handle the trials of the road. Of course, if anything happens and you need some advice, come see me, okay?
You've got it, Professor. Well, Mario, we're off. We are off indeed.
Just wait just a moment.
What a smash.
Mario, it's scary out there. Take this with you. It's called a badge, and it can be incredibly helpful. See, depending on the badges you've equipped, you'll get much more powerful. What's important is knowing what the effects will be when you first equip a badge. If you like to practice equipping and remove badges, are you absolutely sure it's the last time I'll ask? You want to practice?
Nope.
By the way, you need flower points to use the power smash move. In battle, you should watch not only your HP, but FP too. Get all that? Here's hoping you find that pipe in Petal Meadows.
Only costs one. Yeah, one. One badge point. One Boston pizza. Alright, so now, yeah, well, welcome to Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. This is a legendary game. It's one of the best of the series. It's very debatable on whether the first Paper Mario or the second one are the best. People have argued a lot for one side or the other. As for me, I'd wager, by like a pixel or two, perhaps, that, I like the Thousand Year Door. Quite a bit. But yeah, the first two Paper Mario games are amazing. And I've got to give the third one credit for the serious amount of effort they put into the story. The gameplay was a little weird, and not RPG-like, but yeah. Hey, you know what? Let's see if we can take this guy right now.
Whoa, 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 hold up now. You're an outsider. Fastest point is the recreational. Head of the robbers. It's 10 points to pass through. Try to pass without pain, now afraid I'll have to whoop you, but good. I can take you. What? You gotta be kidding. You think you can fight your way through here? Trying to make you eat your words, tough guy. Let's get this party started.
Now, since Goombella can't attack, it's only Mario's attacks here. It's Gus. That's Gus. He's super annoying and tries to take holds from everyone. Max HP is 20, attack is 3, and defense is 0. All in all, he's pretty tough. Oh, and I've told you a million times, that pointy spear of his hurts if you stop on it. I wonder if this guy watches people pass 365 days a year. Talk about a workaholic. Might take a little. Super guards are fun. Super guards are a lot of fun. Oh, I could have done damage too. Huh? That hurts? You have no chance of beating me, trust me. You'd better run. Yeah, if you don't, seriously, he'll be game over for you. You choose to run to attack this menu. Sometimes it's best to run. That would have been incredibly insulted to Gus for if it rolled 3 mushrooms and just covered everything. No, we can take one more undefended hit if we need to. Wow, Shy Guy, that's rude. That is very rude. Just drop the bucket on the toad. And with that, there's 22 extra star points.
God, you dumb video game heroes always pull this stuff. It's ridiculous. You think violence solves everything, don't you? Huh? Don't you?
There we go. Let's go get our 50 coins back, and then we'll swing by the inn before going underground.
Oops. Fancy being you here. You're pretty dang persistent, buddy. What a pain. Fine, okay? You got me. I'll give you your coins back. Here.
You can get those 50 coins back anytime, really. You just have to go back and talk to them. Yeah, this guy's Flavio. We'll be dealing with him later. Isn't it just... Isn't this game just like the NPC variety is just nice? Like, there's even variety to the toads.
Come to the lone refuge in this port of filthiness. Our beds will soothe your soul. It only costs 5 coins to spend the night. Would you care for a bed? Enjoy your stay.
Almost using the same voice that I was using for Olivia. Except hers was like an exaggerated bad accent.
Did you sleep well? Now you're ready to get out there and face the world. See you again. Soon.
Again soon. Again soon. Oh, right. Alright, now we're gonna go underground. I should try that frame perfect camera swing just before entering a loading zone. I just want to see if I can do it at least once. I'm not gonna purposely retry over and over again to achieve that though. That thing is kind of soggy.
It almost seems to be inviting us to do something, doesn't it? But what? You could jump on it, but that'd totally ruin your shoes. So I'd just hammer it.
Like that. Someone with some serious moxie, that's good.
Murkrow?
Look at that. Some saucy mustache guy. He's in good. Give him a taste of the old temple.
Tempticle. I tried to combine the word temple for some reason with tentacle. Tempticle. It's a new word, everyone. It's a new word in the English dictionary. Hey, Mario. You remember what Professor Franklin told us, right? You can press Y to change our attack order. If your HP drops, you can press Y to put me in fight. Excuse me? That's rude. Really? Are you serious? What is this? These are RNG throws, by the way. That wouldn't have refilled anything because our SP is currently full. Alright, so I'm going for full tattle. Oh, thanks RNG. Wow, RNG is like having it up here. Jeez. No point in using FP for something I could miss. See? At least it was a stylish miss. Oh, there's the badge. I think I remembered Goombella's stylish time in now. We still haven't leveled up yet. And whoop. We don't know where he went. Just got stuck on the roof. Okay, Goombella. Oh, by the way, if you fall in the water, you take you take 1 damage. Chapter 1. Castles, or Castle and Dragon. We will go up to Petalburg itself, and then we will consider Chapter 0 complete. Well, here we are, the Petal Meadows, where folks say a crystal star hides. Woohoo! Here we go, Mario! This is the start of our adventure. This is completely awesome! It is awesome to play this game once again. There's your star piece. There's your mushroom. And there's your dragon. Whoa, what was that? Ooh, is that a... Wow, Mario, look! Well,
truly incredible. I've never seen anything that humongous before. Looked kind of scary, too. Weird. Professor Franklin said this place was peaceful. Crazy. We just started and already there's intrigue. Come on, Mario, let's go.
Let's go. Wasn't there some sort of skip involved in this? I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be very good at it. Yes, I think that just happened. I think Mario just hit the block from the front, and it counted as hidden underneath. He must have hit the correct hitbox for it. And this is called Close Call. Since we're still level 1, we may as well get the experience as it becomes available. Look at all those Goombas. I didn't time it right. Oh, okay, badge kicked in. Okay, I want to try and hit the stylus. There we go. I missed the action command afterwards, but I did hit the stylus. Let's make sure we get a level before we get to the next area. Hey you. Hey you. Okay, that badge really likes to kick in, it seems. I want to get used to Goombella's stylish timing. I prefer to also hit the action command afterwards. Not one or the other. There we go, we got our level. Alright, when you level up, you get to select something to increase. We're going to start with FP, and then we'll do HP, FP. I'm not looking to min-max anything. I know in speedruns, it winds up being like... Some routes take the 10 HP route, and some take the 5. Yes, you can reduce your max HP to 5. I'm not going to do that because I'll pay for that. Both these guys have items. It actually increases the chance of that particular dropping, but it definitely does not guarantee it. You wasted a turn doing that, huh? It does not increase their HP or anything like that, so, yeah. Sleepy sheep. I know in the first Paper Mario there was one of these hills actually, you could spin around. I don't think they do that in this one. Anyways, let's see what's in here. Looks like it's something we can't quite reach yet. Oh, on to the next room, then. Ooh, one more thing, Mario. If you ever find yourself, like, wondering what to do, press X and use my tattle ability, okay? I might be able to look up some useful info that'll help us on our adventure. Okay. Oh, by the way, there's a thing called Goombella buffering. I've actually been able to pull this off. It's like a free-frame window. And I'm having difficulties pulling it off right now. Yes, like that. Not like that. It's like you have to hit X and then direction, like that. Mario moving without the walking animation starting. Unfortunately, I'm not able to consecutively get the timing right. You know what? We have a bit of time. Let's try it. Let's try it. Not for too long, obviously, but I want to see if I still know how to Goombella buffer. Well, clearly I can only get it like one time and then mess up on it. I keep pressing like paddle and moving too soon. Like, that would have been too soon. That was successful. And that was unsuccessful. But basically, what this achieves is it allows you to go into the loading zone without triggering it, which leads to out of bounds stuff. Unfortunately, I keep pressing the direction button way too early. Pressing the direction button early is worse than pressing it too late. If you press it too late, you just don't move. See, that little engine, that's what I wanted. See, Mario's currently touching the loading zone, and nothing's happening. I just can't get it consistently enough to actually get it to work. Hello, Goomba. Hello. Alright, turn around. Thank you. I sort of want to trigger the background mechanic just so that those of you not familiar with the 1000-year door can see it. Goombella has no moves that can trigger it, but Mario has his hammer, which can trigger it. We're gonna have to get... I might have to wait to show that off until we get a badge called Quake Hammer, which has a much higher chance to trigger in the background. There's our hidden pipe. Wait. Is this a... This Zelda has no collision. Oh wait, yes it does. This is very, very stinky. And I tell you, the music is also a big hit for me in Thousand Year Door. That is another reason why I really love this game. Oh yeah, this is one of the few times where the FPS decides to take a dive into the river. I think there's some things in Chapter 3's area where it also happens. There's a star piece. I love the pipes in the background in that. They still do that in the third Paper Mario, actually. That's one of the things they did keep. Ooh, a mystery. Ooh. What could it be? Mystery has way more benefits than it does consequences. It has a higher chance of rolling like a beneficial item than it does, I think one of the items you can roll is a stone cap. That just hurts you. Welcome, travelers. Where are you, you ask? Why, this is Battleberg. Sorry, it's been a long time since we had visitors here. We're kind of remote. Yippity, once that dragon hooktail was spotted flying around the area. Well, it didn't help with tourism, put it that way. People just stopped visiting. Dragon? Hooktail? That must have been a huge thing we saw earlier, Mario. So, it's called Hooktail, huh? Ooh, scary name. Okay, noise suppression didn't like that. Thanks. So anyway, Green Boots, have you ever heard of these things called crystal stars? We're on this quest for them. It's very important. Crystal stars, you say? Nope. Can't say I have. Sorry about that. You might want to speak with the mayor, though. He's old. Really, really old. As such, he knows all kinds of stuff we don't. Koopas of his age are, really smart. Anyway, the mayor lives in that pink house up ahead. You should go check it out. A pink house? Sounds totally hideous. But it should be easy to find. Thanks for your help. Alright. We're gonna save. That's better. And I'm gonna give you guys a big thank you. If you guys could just kindly stick around, we are gonna search for somebody to raid into. And I think I know who we're gonna raid into. We're gonna raid into the fool who's doing Phasmophobia. He is a whole bunch of energy, and I want you guys to witness his energy firsthand. Serious, you guys will enjoy. Whoa! I just bumped my microphone. Sorry about that. You guys will enjoy his energy a whole lot. So go on over there, give him my regard. I'll be over there giving him my regards too. And thank you guys for swinging on by. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Our next stream is going to be on Thursday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. We're going to be continuing Bravely Second from where we last left off. If you guys haven't followed already, hit the follow button. I believe we've hit our 50 goal, so thank you guys a whole lot for that. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and who knows, depending on how things go this week, we might end up hitting affiliate, which means redeems will be coming, which means emotes will be coming in the near future, and without you guys, I wouldn't have made it to that. So, again, thank you guys a lot. I hope you guys have an awesome night, and we'll see you next Tuesday, or whenever next. You can also check out my YouTube here. Until then, have an awesome night. and see you later.